husband, his friend Fine his friend Spending, and his cousin Barisha were in one prado, while the rest of the people were in the second prado. So he told Fine to call his younger brother Adura. So Adura can talk to the bouncer so that they can clear the way for us so we can leave. And Fine went and he came back with a harsh tone of voice. It was telling my husband that Adura was rude to him, Adura disrespected him, was talking to Adura, and Adura acted as if he didn't hear. So my husband was even trying to calm the situation. He told him that he should just calm down. He will get it sorted when we get to the house. But Fine was not having it. He was just like screaming, being disrespectful to him, and the argument later turned to fight. Yeah, so within that short period of fight, my husband sustained an injury while he was trying to punch Fine Boy. So the punch like loud, he mistakenly punched the paddle glass. Yeah, so he sustained an injury as his hand and that, So now I went back to the house. Okay, Fine Boy did not follow us. Go to the house first because we already had the fight. So my brother-in-law Adura and his cousin like chased him away. And on our way to the house, everybody suggested he go to the nearest hospital, treat himself, but he said no. Because he has fear for hospital, like he's paranoid. Like, ever since the NDLA attack and the issue he has with his like he has been paranoid and he needs to fear and all that. So he said he was not going. Like people are even trying to convince him like you need to treat yourself and like you might have sustained injury, like inner injury and all that. But he said I was not going, that I would be fine. It's just a minor cut and when he gets to the house, he will call the nurse, like the nurse will come to the hospital. And I think we got to the house around 2 a.m. on Monday morning. And immediately we got to the house, I went upstairs to pick up my baby. I have a 5 month old baby. I know I actually went to the show with him because I had a plan with my mother-in-law to go to the market the Monday to stock a shop. Because I was not so much, so I wasn't supposed to go to the show with him. But I followed him because of the plan I had with my mama next day. So, but because of the fact we all had to come back to the house. So, immediately we got to the house, I went upstairs to change to dress my baby up, and he was upstairs with his friends, his brothers, his workers, and we all just. I think around 6 a.m. in the morning, he came inside, and he apologized to me for doing that at the show because I was not happy with what he did because we have a 5 month old baby with us. Like what if? So he came inside, he apologized to me, we smiled, and he showed me that I told him to go to the hospital, but he said the nurse will come later. So I said, okay, no problem. So it was okay all through that time. It was fine. It was just a minor cut, like a minor cut. It was not deep. So before then, his brother, his cousin Darusha and his DJ Bami already went to the pharmacy to get a Panadol, a rub, and spirits to clean the wounded, the injury. So I asked for it. So he showed me the drugs and everything. So I had to clean the injured parts and massage with a rub. So we slept and on Monday morning and all. I think I woke up early because of my baby. Now we told that to get her for. So when I woke up, I noticed that his hands swollen. So I had to wake him up and tell him that, bro, we need to go to the hospital. But he said the nurse is coming. So when I called Bani to ask, Bani said the nurse is out. And the nurse has traveled to meet our parents. And okay, so he went downstairs and his friends were still there, spending Bani and other people were in the house. So he showed them the injury and he said he needs a nurse, that his own personal nurse is not around. And his friends offered to get him a nurse. So the Spending called the nurse, I think he called the nurse, but did not know his phone. So he gave a number to his DJ, which is Bani, to keep calling her. So I think the nurse later picked, and the nurse said she was not around. And I think on Tuesday, he had a podcast with one lady called Susan, my husband. And the nurse called also on Tuesday. I think Spending later called the nurse and not the happen, but then Spending has already left the house. So Spending later called Bani that she should give the nurse a call that the nurse is now around. So Bani called the nurse on Tuesday morning. And the nurse said, yes, she's around, that she would come. So, and then Bani was not at home. So Bani called me to inform my husband if he still wants the medication. So I asked him, at first he said no, that it's already getting better because of the and also he had plans for that day. So he later said, like, I should just tell Bami to call her since it's just an injection, not a drip. That will take his time. So the nurse came around, I think around 2 p.m. on Tuesday. And we already had plans for that day. We wanted to go for a podcast and also we wanted to, because that was the day our baby called 5 months. We wanted to get him a present for his 5th month birthday. So the nurse came out around 2 p.m. But when the nurse came, I was already in the kitchen trying to cook for the family, because we had the plan of celebrating Liam because he has been celebrating for his first month. Do you understand? What plan of celebrating Liam? So I was in the kitchen when the nurse came. And when the nurse came, she went upstairs to meet my husband. I also went, yeah. But we wanted to take the medication Liam too, but Liam is very small. So we had to go to our own personal room, myself and my husband's room. And the nurse examined the wounded parts. And I told her that our husband is an ulcer patient and she should be careful with whatever we want to administer on his body. She was even happy, like she was even thanking me, and thank God I informed her. And she said, so I was asking her what kind of injection do you want to give him? I asked her and he said tetanus, and I've forgotten the rest, now I know it's in medical line. So he gave the nurse administered one injection. The second one, I think the first, I think it was the third one I reacted on his body. Oh. Yes, it was the third injection. But I was not really at the same because I was cooking before the hospital. So I had to go to the kitchen to put all the food I was cooking. I went upstairs. So I think it was around yes, the nurse was about to give him the third injection when I entered. So immediately I entered, I was like, he was telling the nurse to remove it, I was feeling somehow. And he told the nurse to remove it, like, he wants to pee and he wants to vomit. So I held his hand to the restroom, he vomited, he peed. When I come back from the restroom, he just fell down. They started saying his heart is hurting him, I need water. So I had to call on Adura, and like the other people that they should come. So he told Adura to get him water. Adura should pour in water. So Adura got him water, we poured the water, but he was still not feeling comfortable. He said he needs against, he needs fan, like he's hurting inside his heart. It's hurting him. Yes, I need water, like he needs us to pour water. Next, he started having his body started having reactions, like was vomiting. So we had to carry him to Liam's room because Liam's room had AC. So he said he's still not feeling comfortable. So I knew that maybe something had to be done. So I ran to our neighbors because this car was faulty. Like his personal mechanic was working on his car. So I went to the mechanic. He has not even gone anywhere with the car. We cannot carry the car to the hospital. So I had to run to the next neighbor to please help us. And the neighbor accepted and he followed up me upstairs to carry my husband. And I had to call on different people to just help me to carry me. So, okay, immediately such a test, that didn't happen. The nurse ran to the nearest pharmacy. The nurse and family, they ran to the nearest pharmacy to get something to calm the reaction. But, so on our way going to the hospital, we saw Bami and the nurse. So we had to take them along. So, and we stand on Orchid. Okay. So on our way going, there was more traffic. The traffic was really, really much. So we had to just come down from the car and carry him on the bike to the hospital. So we got to the hospital and the nurse, the doctor, my brother-in-law and Bani went to the ward. They didn't allow me to go because of the way I was doing. So when we got to the hospital, the doctor tried to examine him. I think like 15 minutes later, just the doctor broke the news and he's dead. So immediately I heard it sounds funny because this was the same person I had, like we still spoke like a few minutes ago, we had planned on going to Lekki to give our baby. So it sounds like a trash to me. So I put a call through to his sister. I called his sister. I was just calling different people that day. I called my brother, his cousin Darusha. I just called 20 people. So Darusha came to the hospital. And I told Darusha that no, my husband cannot be there. I have to take him to the hospital. They don't know what they are doing in this hospital. So I told him that we have to take him to another hospital. So we went to another hospital, another Osaka, London. The nurse was also present. They were asking the nurse, what did you give him? So she was telling, she was just talking. Me, I was shocked, but they didn't allow me to go inside because the way I was reacting. I just started the hospital. I sat outside and I could listen to their conversation. The doctor was asking her, what did you give him? What did you do? like the doctor just asked like, well, were you while trying to put it in his brain, like you're supposed to be calm with him. Did you do this? Did you do that? The nurse was asking those questions. I was outside, so they tried. They did so many things to revive him, yes, but I think like 20 minutes after, the doctor broke the news to me that he's dead, and there's nothing we can do.
Oh my God.
From then, from that spot, I didn't even know. I didn't even know anything again. But I knew that if I got back, like went back to the house, his body was, his body was taken home too, and the nurse was with us through the night. And after like my father-in-law, like the family came around. His friends also came around. Like we even had to get another nurse to come to the house to try to find something to do to his to him, but nothing was done. The nurse was with us throughout. When my father-in-law came to the house, the nurse narrated everything that happened to him. He wanted to get the nurse arrested. My father said he should allow her to go. He doesn't have any business with the nurse, that she should go. And
Where is the nurse now?
the nurse, I think they granted her bail. The nurse is out there. I saw a video of her last month. She was in love living her life. Like she was living her life. I saw a video. She was on makeup. She was on. She did frontal, like living her life. Like it's just so unfortunate because somebody's life is on hold. A lady is like a lady like you is now a widow just because of your mistake. And the nurse is out there living her life.
Um, it's so sad. I'm a bit confused a little though because I know that when the story came out for Justice for Mohbad, the story
Yeah.
was not highlighting the nurse. Though they mentioned it, it was highlighting more of all the bullying that
Yeah.
took place before. Was there an impact of the bullying on what happened that day? Is that why there's still a claim that the bullying must have affected? Was there any correlation, or was
Like
just the nurse?
it is just the nurse. But one thing about it is that like the bullying had a negative effect in his life.
Mm,
Do you understand? Because if he was not bullied, if he was not living in fear, he would have gone to the hospital straight immediately. Do you understand? One way or the other, the bullying has affected him to the extent that it is like he has already put the fear in you too. Because when I had my baby, I was supposed to have my baby at the hospital, but he insisted that I never had to have deliver his child in the hospital. We had to go to this traditional.
wow.
That is how it was. It really affected his way of life, his level of thinking. Like so many things changed in his life. And even when I had my baby, like there was so many complications too. I could have died too. Do you understand? But thank God, like he came over with the hospital to the hospital, like I became better. So one thing is the bullying had so many negative impacts in his life, his way of life, the way he lives, the way like it even affected his income because there are some shows I can never attend because those people would go there to bully him.
Oh.
Do you understand? So it affected him in so many ways. And I knew for a fact that if we had gone to the hospital, there is a possibility that my husband would be alive. Do you understand? But because he said I was not going. I even got to a point, he started screaming at his cousin. I wish, like, why is he forcing him? He said he's not going, like. And for him, and my husband is somebody that usually goes to the hospital, any inconvenience, even if it's egg, he will go to the hospital. But for him to have said he's not going, to just know how much
The bullying.
it have affected him.
There was one of the people that took the story of Justice for Mohbad very seriously and became even almost controversial about it is
Yeah.
Fabi. And I wanted to know how did you feel about everybody that was jumping on? Like this is your own personal experience. You are going through trauma, and
Yeah.
people are on Instagram shouting and doing broadcasts on your life.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
So it makes me feel sad because so many people have become successful in this justice for mobile. A lot of people have made so much money, a lot of money, like millions of money. You don't even want to know. So it's something that makes me feel sad because they are literally like happy on our own pain, our own sadness. But there's little I can do because Florida has given them the chance to do whatever they want to do, to go to go all out as far as they are defending me. He doesn't mind. Do you understand? As far as they are all coming from me, he does not mind if if they make money or anything. But all he wants is just for them to keep coming for me. She understand. And the only family you understand the equation. Do you understand? The first interview that I heard of was he did a live video on Instagram saying Nigerian police arrested me. I don't even know him. I didn't even know him to be an artist.
So why was it attacking you?
But the funniest thing, so later I saw that live video, I tried to check his handle on my Instagram. I noticed that he has blocked me. So I got to realize that this one is actually coming with a like his own personal issue because I don't know him. I didn't get it. So for him to have even blocked me shows that he has this bitterness and hatred for me. Do you understand? So everything that he has been doing, I am not really surprised, but it's just so sad with the way he's going about it because a lot of people believe in him. They believe whatever he says is the truth, and he's been using that to milk the public. Do you understand? At first, it came with the narrative of CCTV. Like, oh, he has a CCTV of my husband's apartment. The CCTV has captured where I was fighting him or where a lot of people were outside crying. And my husband has died way before the time that it was announced on online. It was just giving so many narratives, and people tend to believe because they feel like, oh, he's an online activist, online human rights activist. But I feel like a group activist is just supposed to be partial. He should hear from both sides. But for him to have chose a part even before getting to hear, for him to have even blocked me, it shows that he's actually coming for me. Do you understand? So a lot of people contributed money for him. A lot of people contributed money for him for the CCTV because he claimed he has the real evidence, and people believe
Did he not come out to the CCTV?
He even said he has tendered it to Nigerian police, and so many people believe. Not until it is time for people to say, like, okay, yes, you said this, let's see it. And he ran to the UK. He said some people after his life. After, I think he spent like a month in the UK or so. He came back to Nigeria again. Was talking about the CCTV. And one of the my husband's tenants, which I don't know them, came out to bust his lies that, bro, this guy has been lying. There's no CCTV anywhere. There is no CCTV that captured anything about Mohbad or anything. That he has been lying. And there was no CCTV. There was CCTV, but it was not fixed before my husband died. Because we got to that, I think, barely 4 months. And my husband died. So we're just trying to arrange things together. Order, yes. So I think when he got busted and he moved away from the CCTV narrative, I was always going online talking about justice for Mohbad, and he went like he also said that anybody that has any evidence on what killed Mohbad should send him a message. That he will give the person 5 million naira, and they would make sure that the person traveled to Canada.
Come out with evidence.
So one of my husband's friends, Damola is a long time friend of my husband. Okay, so there is one phone, iPhone 13, that I was using before my husband got me this before he died. So I gave that phone to my brother, Nigeria, to use it since my husband already got me a new phone. And when I wanted to give him this, I didn't delete anything from it because there is nothing. Yes, we have exactly. We are families. So I think Adura already bought another phone after his brother demise. And Adura sold the phone to Damola, who was my husband's friend. Because we are all family. So I think when Adura wanted to sell the phone for Damola, he didn't delete anything from the phone. She understand. So there was one video of me and our long-time friend. The guy is also my husband's friend. The guy is also my friend. I went to the same secondary school with the guy. And the guy and my husband stays in the same area in Ikorodu. We are all from Ikorodu. So that video was just me and that guy. We had a disagreement. She understands. And the video is all about me and that guy. So I think Damola saw that video. And he used that as an avenue he wanted to use that as an avenue to collect money from your family.
Oh.
She understands. So I told you that I didn't delete anything from the phone when he wanted to sell it for the Damola. So Damola asked him to Adura's TikTok and texted Yomifabi. He told Yomifabi that he has evidence of where I pushed his brother, like he was impersonating Adura.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like, hello, I have a video where Wunmi pushed my brother. I have a video where Wunmi did this and that, and so Yomifabi was trying to flow with him. So he's requested for money. I think he said he wanted 3 million. But Yomifabi said he does not have much. Like, we were just bargaining on what to do. Then everybody said you should just at least send like few clips. They kept on, bargaining like so. But the guy said the Damola guy said he needs money. So for me, probably said she just at least send him like 3 second clip just so that he can be sure before sending him the money. The guy even sent a Bitcoin account. He didn't say the know that it is traceable. So he sent a Bitcoin account. And he now said 3 seconds of that video of myself and my friend who is Zomo. That guy is his name is Zomo. And you know what he did? He now blurred the face. Because you know that my husband is not in the video. So he blurred the face and just left where the noise is for the do you understand? And I think he later got busted. My Adura got to know what he did.
Was using the phone.
So yeah, so Adura and my husband's cousin got him arrested. He was arrested for I think like 3 days, and the case was later transferred to Ikeja police station. At first, he was lying, not until the Nigerian police collect the phone from him and they did that. I think it's correct. I don't even know what it is. And they got to know that he was even talking to my family on the phone. Like they were already
They
talking.
done phone calls.
Yeah, they've done phone calls, like they've been texting and all of that. So then now later confessed that yes, he did that. He was trying to beg everybody.
They just wanted to make money.
Yes, I
And
just
how
wanted
much
to
money
make
do you think they've made from your fans as people have made different people?
and people have made millions of money, like a whole lot of money. Do you understand? And Yomi Fabi himself also went to the police station.
Okay.
And Damola confirmed that he was the one that impersonated Adura, which is my brother-in-law. Damola even told me that Yomi Fabi was telling him to lie at the police station. Yes, because after the opening, he's always in my GS begging me. This Damola trying to get like he has sent me numerous voice notes begging me. He even called his mom. His mommy also begged to like his mommy was literally crying on the phone and asking for my forgiveness. And I told them that I don't have anything against him. And all I want is just for him to clear my brother-in-law out of that mess. And so he told me that Yomi Fabi asked him to lie. He should mention that we should keep on talking about Adua. That Adua was the one that did it, but he said he was not going to lie. And in fact, he has been charged to court. The guy, this Jamala guy, has been charged to court. He has confessed to the judge, but he has been trying to reach out to my mother-in-law
To drop the
drop the case, and he has reached out to my mother-in-law too. He has begged. He has done so many things.
These people were just lying and trying to defame you and making money
Like
from it.
that,
How
and
many
something
GoFundMe
there.
accounts are you aware of?
I think it's one.
Okay.
My one that my father-in-law opened.
Did they give you any money from the GoFundMe account
No.
to support the children?
No, the child.
Yeah, your daughter, your son.
My son.
What? Sorry, let me say again. Were you giving any money from the GoFundMe account to support your son?
No. So, and since then, the Damola died. The case is in court. I think the case was adjourned to March. He has confessed, but he's been trying to beg, to reach out to everybody, to beg us, and Yomi Fabi, who happens to know the truth, has been out there creating different narratives to people, and a lot of people tend to believe. In fact, they've been giving him a lot. They've been contributing so much money
To him.
and that is just one thing I just want the people giving him money to do. They should just tell him to go to Ikeja, where the phone is. I want him to see the video so that at least these people would stop giving him their money, because I'm like presently, trust me, there are some people that are about to give him some money because they believe that video is
The evidence
just as
that you are the one that
exactly. This video was living 3 years ago when we were at Osaka, because we stayed in Osaka before moving to Ochi. So like 3 years ago, and he's been emphasizing on that video, making him look like it's a big deal. I just want, like, the one thing I would just want him to do is just to go to Ikeja to see the video himself and see that my husband is not even in that video. She understands. I don't
so
like.
they can clear your name and he will know.
No, so he knows that probably he knows the truth. But the people that he has been trying to convince with lies, like I just pity those people. They've been giving him money, thinking, oh, there is one
Fighting for justice.
and thinking there is one thing somewhere. Do you understand? So yeah, I think that, and he's been out there defaming me, defaming my brother-in-law, making it seem like, oh, my father-in-law, my brother-in-law knows a lot and he's been trying to hide from the, do you understand, from the truth. Like he has been painting that narrative, and a lot of people have.
But in conclusion, what would you want people to just note concerning like this entire justice for Mohbad movement? Yes. What would you want people to note?
Okay, so one thing I want people to notice that there is a nurse involved in this case. my husband reacted to an injection.
Mm.
So I don't know if the nurse did it on purpose or it was a mistake. I don't know if the nurse was sent or it was just bound to happen. That is one that I need to I need to know because my husband is not just taking an injection. So why this particular one? I really need to know what happened. I need to know if the nurse was actually sent to do what she did or it was just
And you need
it
to
was just a normal thing. And also
they should conclude
the inquest. Yeah, I feel like yes, also yes, and also the inquest. But the inquest now, my father-in-law is the one in the position to make it happen.
Mm.
She understand. She needs to talk to that other woman to get things done. She understand. So I feel like the inquest should reopen, and the only person that can make it fast is Baba, which is my father-in-law, and also the DNA.
Mm.
Like I want to get the DNA done. A lot of people do not even know that I've been ready for this DNA since 2023 November.
Mm.
A lot of people feel like, oh, I was the one that took my father-in-law to court without getting to know that he was even the one that made it legal. Like he was the one that
Took it to court.
no, I felt that he was the one that messaged my lawyer. Like I expected him to at least call me as his daughter-in-law to address it, but no, he never did. Instead, he had to buzz my lawyer for it. So a lot of people do not know many things. And a lot of people feel like, oh, maybe I have been running for it. Why is it now that I want to do it? And most of them do not even know that I have been ready since last, like 2023 November. Do you understand? So I think those are the three things. And also the people that bullied my husband.
Mm.
Do you understand? An injustice for one is an injustice for all.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people would have been a victim of this. So I just want like my husband whole. Like I want like that's the one those things that can give me closure. I don't know, at least my husband did not die in vain. The people that bullied him
Got justice.
got justice. Yes, and also the nurse and the guy that fought with him at the show. At least she understands. So those are the things that can give me closure and that would like that even when Liam grows up and wanted to know what happened to his father, like while telling him
The
the
story
story
is complete.
exactly.
All right.
Yes.
Honestly, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Man.
Rinfresca la tua voglia di musica con Erection Vigor Sole Spotify Premium.